Hey guys, so we're going to a couple of estate sales in Temple, Georgia. That's about 45 minutes away from Atlanta. Here's mom. We're on our way there and we'll show you what kind of treats we get.
I'm going to do a voiceover for this video. This estate sale had a lot of books. None of the books I really needed. This purse was really cute. I couldn't tell if it was vintage. I think it was, but I didn't get it. Everything was 50% off, but it looked really clean inside. Here's all the books. This girl had a lot of books, a lot of good books. I think most of the books were like $5 to $8 with 50% off, but none of them I really needed or wanted. And then here's a lot of coffee books. I'm showing you the books here. Some of the books I've read before, mostly romance, young adult books, but nothing that popped my eye. This is another room in the basement. A couple of knickknacks. I saw this rocking horse, but it was plastic. I thought it was wooden. I probably would have got it if it was wooden. She didn't have anything I really wanted. My mom saw some things. Some of those coffee books she's selling. I'll try to put the link to her Facebook page down below. That's a glass, book end. I couldn't find the other one, so I didn't pick that up. This book is popular, this book series. I think it was $50, so it'll be like $25. But I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I don't know if that was a good deal or not. Here's me going upstairs. There's a couple of clothes. The kitchen's up here. Here's some clothes. Once again, nothing that caught my eye. Mostly Walmart, Target stuff. Nothing vintage that I can resell or just keep for myself. These are really cute, but I don't think they were my size, so I didn't pick that up. Here's some more clothes. Nothing that popped my eye. There's a closet that I tried to get into, but two women were in there. And I didn't really see anything that I was like, maybe at the next estate sale I go into, it'll be something better.
So while we were on our way to a estate sale, we found this flea market and we'll show you some treasures that we get. Hopefully we'll see some good stuff.
This flea market was a flop. There's not a lot of good flea markets near where we live. Mostly people are just reselling Walmart stuff. I guess they buy a whole lot of Walmart that has tags and they resell it. Or this little shop looks like cute little goodies, but the rest of the stuff was just paper towels, toothpaste, deodorant, nothing, no jewelry. The clothes were just okay. This mostly like stuff you would get from Walmart, which is fine, but this is not what I'm looking for. When I think about a flea market, I think about older stuff or stuff that you would get from an estate sale that maybe didn't sell, or a cool yard sale. But most of the stuff around us is just, to be honest, junk. If I'm being really honest, not to be mean, this picture frame is really cute. Like, this little shop was probably the best deal at the flea market, but I just can't find any good ones near me. We live in Georgia, around Atlanta area, so maybe I just need to search more. But I'm looking for some like cool jewelry, and never at flea markets. As you can tell here, like paper towels, air freshener, like diapers. This is 90% of the flea market. We didn't even look at most of it. It was this. I mean, I guess you could get a good deal. I don't know how much the stuff was. We're not really looking for that. But here I am at another estate sale. They had really good jewelry. Nothing that was stainless steel or like gold. Mostly it was like costume jewelry, which I like. But I'm trying to look for like special, unique things. And this is me looking. They had a lot of jewelry. The only problem with this estate sale, it did not smell good. So I did not want to stay very long. Like, I probably should have brought a mask. That's the thing about estate sales, though. They're not clean and proper, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with digging. But when it comes to smell, I should have brought a mask, or I should have went back in the car and got a mask. But I didn't. And we were probably in here for like 15 minutes. And I was like, okay, I gotta go, because it just is not a pleasant smell. So yeah, that bag was really, really cute. But things weren't that organized here, which is fine. I'm okay with digging, like I said. It's just, if I don't see a couple of things that pop out to me, then I'm not gonna continue to search. And yeah, I didn't continue to search. This fish right here is really cool. It wasn't heavy. I think it's wood, but pretty cool. Mostly men's clothing. I didn't see anything that popped out at me, but the next video is a haul. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Okay, here's our haul video. We got this brass leaf. Everything was like around $30. We spent about $30 today. We got a bunch of books. Things were 50% off. This beautiful picture, vintage picture frame, more books. I have a whole bag of books. These books. A lot of home decor, table books, and brass. We got some brass. And then a whole nother thing of books. Alright, that's it for us this week. We'll see you next week for another estate sale treasure hunt. Bye. See you next week.